Greetings, I'm Pillar Nexus Ancient Gladiator today with checking out the top number of anime on my anime list and seeing which ones I've seen and which ones I'm curious about. The plan is to go like 1 through 500. I might have to call it short if things happen, but let's see how far I go. Let's gotta cover stuff I've actually seen or things I might be a bit curious about. I am a little bit curious about Steins Gate because I watched Kira and she likes that one. But anyway, Attack on Titan. This is probably where the point where I'm caught up. I know they have the whole season 4 thing going, and I'm gonna wait for that to be like absolutely done. And when my interest in anime, keeping up with all that is sparked once again, I'll check it out. But it's one of those rare dark as hell anime that I still actually like. I have a hard time getting into the depressive, dark, violent, political, excuse me, betrayal shit and everything else, the violence. But I do have a kind of exception for this one. Um, Curious about that one a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Curious about that Fruits Basket as well. March comes in like a lion. I know I've seen the first season. Maybe I saw the second. I don't remember for sure. Um, oh yeah, going back to Attack on Titan. That's one of the ones I watched subtitled. This one I watched. I know I watched the first season with the dub. I don't know if I got to see the second one or not. But it was through Netflix, and I think it's part of what nudged me towards eventually picking up another shogi board, but this time with it's kind of a set for dummies or new players, with all the here's how you move your pieces, uh, notation on the piece itself. I've had a shogi set before, and I actually marked the pieces to to show how they move. And it's funny because on the back side of the king piece, I wrote, "I give up." It's like, are you losing? You can just flip over the king. I don't know. That was one of the interesting ones. A silent voice. Yeah, this one. Um, it's it's a good movie. It's just I wish those assholes got actual punishment for the bullying because as someone who's been bullied myself as a kid, um, really just need to get bullying out of childhood completely. Just we really need to be teaching kids to be better and shit. Code Geass is still up here in season 2 as well. That was another kind of dark series that I ended up liking. I liked the first season a little bit more, but it's. I remember buying all the DVDs, and here's how the set buying for that one went. It was season 1 part 1, season 1 part 2, season 1 part 3, then season 2 set 1, season 2 set 2, season 2 set 3, season 2 set 4. It got pretty damn expensive towards the end. And it was part of why I kind of stepped back from buying DVDs. But I do love the dub voices, the English dub voices for this. This is part of what made it fun for me. I'm willing to put up with being curious about anime if there's an English dub, but some things I just can't let slide. I want to see the Violet Evergarden movie at some point. Your Name. I wish I could have seen it in theaters, but I didn't know. I didn't really get back into my whole anime arc until after this had come out, and of course my. It's not like my local theaters really getting a whole lot of anime either, but it was all right. I am curious about Mochi the Rock. I need to see if I can watch it on Crunchyroll for free or not, or if that offer passed. I miss free Crunchyroll. It's like, yep, everything, pretty much everything's free aside from some premium series only, like Yosuga no Sora. I don't think it'll be up here, but I watched the first episode of that one, and it's like, never mind, never mind. A little bit curious about Vinland Saga. Um, um, really, final season part two. For crying out loud. Shinoko, I'm kind of curious, but I don't know what the hype is. We'll see. Cowboy Bebop. It was in my early days of collecting anime DVDs that I got into Cowboy Bebop and watched that, and that was it's a fun series, really. Each episode is its own little thing, and then there's a whole overarching shit with Spike and Vicious and Julia and all that. It's just cool. Love the style. It's got going for it. Okay, next. It's 50. I don't think I know. Wait. Yeah, I don't know that one. More ads. I think somebody brought up this series somewhere, and I'm curious. Let's see here. Could guess. Classic to me. Bungo Stray Dogs. I've watched up to the third or fourth season. I don't remember. And I think I watched Dead Apple as well. That was kind of an interesting series idea. The characters are based on authors and they have their powers. If I was into writing fanfic, I'd try to figure out how to envision Bungo Stray Dogs version of Ayn Rand, because I'm a weirdo like that. Anyway, Princess Mononoke. I got to see that in theaters, and and that and I got it on a DVD as well. I think the one time they were re-showing like various Ghibli films across the years, last few years. I took my mom to see this one, and she thought it was pretty cool. Uh, Heaven's Feel movies. I've only watched the first one, and in theaters. I haven't really caught up on others. Violet Evergarden, great series. I want it on Blu-ray or DVD or anything. Come on, Netflix. Let's see if they release that one anytime soon. Oh, Howl's Moving Castle. Yeah. Um, that was one of the movies that I got to. I didn't catch it in theaters, but I watched it on DVD when, as part of that brief time period where I had a girlfriend. Yeah. So we watched this and a bunch of Inuyasha movies. But this one's pretty good. Your Lie in April. Yeah. That one's fine. It's just the whole putting the main character through that much shit, even though he's already been put through enough shit as a kid, doesn't entirely sit too well with me. But hey, the music is good. Gurren Lagann. Yeah, I was a latecomer to this one, but I enjoyed it. Didn't catch the movie though. It's just giant robots and crazy action. I remember, uh, what was it? Um, Anime News Network. Looking for this on their site. One of the categories it brings up for this series is burning manly passion, I think, and this was like the only one under that category. It's funny as hell. Uh, Death Note. Okay, I didn't see this one, but I watched the Made in Japan, and then it also featured as an option an English dub over that. I watched that movie. I don't know, just stuff where people just get killed for whatever doesn't really sit well with me too much. Especially when that's just the sole purpose of the series. Is here, watch all these people die in horrible ways. That's why I can't really get into the Saw sequels, even though I like to read about them on TV tropes because I'm a curiosity man. A curiosity. Um, oh, this one. I haven't seen it, but I'm slightly curious about it. Yeah, Rascal does not dream bunny girl. Harvey. Oh, this is the movie. I watched that first episode of the series, and I don't know. It was just coming to it way too late. Uh, at some point, I'd like to check out something from the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure series. We'll see. Um, oh yeah, that was a big hit last year. We'll see if I want to watch that one or not. Berserk. I want to watch this one. I'm aware of how dark it is, but I am sufficiently curious. Wolf Children. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's the series proper. Okay. Mm, no, I think I've seen that one. All right, next 50. I'm already 13 minutes in. I don't want to make an account, damn it. Yeah, there's one of the game stores I was going to that had an anime section, anime rental, and that's how I got to watch all the Evangelion stuff. It was interesting, but it's okay it's interesting to think about all the stuff from it, but I really don't want to go back and rewatch it anytime soon. Fate Zero was again another dark series, and I don't know why I keep getting curious about dark stuff sometimes. Um, but that was in one of the. I don't know. It was. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, Fate Zero. Um, One of my favorite moments in this one was the last episode to feature Iskandar. Yeah, that one was pretty freaking cool. It's one sided as it was at the end. Perfect Blue. Yeah, I was starting to do some more reading up about movies being in the theaters, and we were having to go up to the Colorado Springs to watch them. But this one was really worth checking out. Um, Just really interesting to check out, especially in these times. Yeah, I don't have it on Blu-ray though. Let's see about it. Attack on Titan. Let's see. Pokemon season. Okay, I found in a local Big Lots this the first disc for the anime, and that's all that's available. I have yet to watch it though. Um, if I maybe see where I can watch the rest of it, uh, let's start watching it. Da, da. Ghost of the Shell second gig. It took me a long time to actually get around to watching the second gig. I had the first series on DVD from a game store or from the game convention auction, but it took me a long time to watch the second gig. And it was through the freaking library's connection with Hoopla, their streaming service. You can only watch a certain amount um, per month, but you could potentially build up uh, rentals and up to a certain point, and just kind of spam them in one month. Okay, this is all right. I still like the first one better. I'll grab the Fireflies. Too dark for my taste. Uh, Slayer. They have all these in like most of these in Japanese. It's like okay, this is why I go to TV tropes to familiarize myself with you know both their names so I can make the connection. Aria the Origination. So is Aria the Animation, Aria the Natural, Aria the Origination. This is the third season. Um, yeah, I remember watching these in like the wrong order. I watched the Natural first, then the Animation, then Origination. I like the last, the final season because it wraps shit up. Aria is a very chill series for the most part. The second season gets into some crazy supernatural stuff, but um, the last season where they wrap everything up and you know how the girls reached their goal, it's pretty cool. It's just a series to watch when you just want to chill, relax. But it's not like they're doing nothing. All their all their time rowing, all their efforts, they pay off in the end, for sure. I don't know. Rebellion. I watched that movie way too freaking much. I had it. I had the three movies because I couldn't get the series anymore. And when I finally got into Monica Magica, and I watched the ever living shit out of Rebellion. I don't know why either. I just enjoyed the movie that much. But I was mainly sticking with the English dub. I didn't watch the original dub for the voice, the original JP for the series until like the last time I watched the series, and I don't know, just hearing it in English just hits better for me than hearing it in language I don't really understand. But I do want to understand Japanese at some point, just a little bit more. I think this was the last one that I caught for BSD. Count. All right, next 50. Okay. Oop. What's that one? No. Konosuba. Oh, it's a movie. Oh, it's the movie. I've not seen the movie. I've seen the series. The series is fun, and I do want to check it out. It's a fun series. ReZero. I watched through the first season, dark as it was. It was interesting. Main character is kind of an ass, but there's worse characters. And he eventually learns, I think. I started watching the second season, and that was around the time um, I was getting into VTubers. So missed. I missed most of that season. I want to go, but I'm curious to go back and actually finish watching what I started on it. It's an interesting concept, but man, it's dark. It's just downright brutal at times. What's this? That one. Oh, there it is. There's the first season. Ghost in the Shell. I don't know what it is that draws me to cyberpunk stuff. It's interesting. So, I haven't seen that one. Maybe? I don't know if I've seen that one. I always saw one extra episode of Violet Evergarden or something. I forget what though. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, there it is. There's March comes in like a line first season. It's pretty good. I haven't seen the Cowboy Bebop movie. Second Monica movie. On one hand, the movies, condense things down, which makes it for a more streamlined experience. On the other hand, some of the crazy fun stuff that got filtered out is like, but that was part of what made it charming. Yeah. There's the series proper. It's pretty good at sitting at 200. This is going on longer than I was planning, but I'm going to keep going. Don't make me sign into shit. Suzume, I got to see that in theaters subtitled. And if I get the opportunity, I'm getting it on Blu-ray, DVD, whatever. It was all right, but I want to have that collection complete. So I got Your Name, Weathering with You, and Suzume. Usagi Drop. That one was subtitle only, but I still watched it. It was pretty good. And then I read about what happened with the manga. It's like, it's a good thing they left that out. Yeah. Sometimes certain things you just don't feature, really. I have to wonder about some of the things anime and manga comes up. People who create anime and manga come up with. I have to wonder sometimes. Eva Galen in the series. I was watching Red Pard's video about can you live off Evangelion merchandise, and it's like, holy crap, they came out with some weird stuff. I remember also remember reading a thing on TV tropes regarding the merchandise about, you know, I'm surprised they didn't come up with the Colorado Pez dispenser, as dark as that would be. uh, if you're not familiar with Pez dispensers, look up Pez dispenser. Now imagine um, the character's head being up top is Quar's, and yeah, you'll get it. All right. That's I have no clue. K-On! Movie. There's another one I enjoyed watching a whole bunch. It's just fun, really. They get to take their trip overseas and just have fun and play music. You know, it's comfy times. Zero. Yeah, I still gotta finish watching that. Gundam. I need to. Should I watch an actual Gundam series at some point? I watched Gundam Iron Blood Orphans. I don't know where that's gonna be on the list. It was. I watched the first season because it was dubbed. Because I was into it at the time. I don't know if I'd go back and rewatch it. Subtitle so I can get the second season. Bakemonogatari. This is a very interesting series. A very wild series too. Okay, here's why I like to watch stuff. I like to work on my stuff at my table. And being able to hear it in English means I can focus a little bit more on what I'm doing. When stuff is subtitled only, I get to do that a little bit less. Or I just listen to it in Japanese and just pay half attention anyway. This one has a lot of text to pay attention to. It says 15 episodes. There's only 12 on Crunchyroll, and I'm kind of pissed that there's only 12. It's like, get the other 3 episodes, damn it. I'm not going on Amazon. I'm not messing with Amazon Prime for anime or anything else. Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works second season. That's pretty good. Yeah, the whole Unlimited Blade Works saga was good to watch, I think. Even when it has some of the messed up moments, it's still one of the more just solid anime series I've ever watched. I was very lucky to find the DVDs for this at an anime store for like half off of what it was, but still kind of expensive. Aniplex is kind of nuts when it comes to how much their anime costs physically. Anyway. Friends, no. Something. Something. I keep hearing about this one. Sometimes. I have to check it out. Welcome to the NHK. Let's see here. Hibike Euphonium 2 is. I enjoyed watching it. One day I hope it gets an sorry, English dub for the whole thing. I enjoy the music, but I just feel like the details would stick better in my head with the English dub. Trying to remember names is harder. Okay. That one. XOT. Oops. Okay. Sorry, I'm half paying attention because it sounds like the little mouse that's been in my walls is trying to find a way out. All right, back. I'm curious about that one. Redline. Redline. Sorry. Redline was another one I got to catch on Hoopla. And that was just crazy awesome fun. Really. Dragon Maid. I watched the first season. I got the Blu-ray for it. I think it was the Blu-ray DVD combo because I still had just a DVD player at the time. It's fun. It's fun. Even those got a few contentious issues, I think, but it's still fun. Shirobako was okay. So there's a series that I was watching before this, where it's like, okay, I like watching creative girls do creative things and women at work and stuff like that. So I found out about Shirobako and watched through that. That's pretty good. I know there's a movie. I'm curious to watch that one. But yeah, the animation world is just interesting to see featured in any kind of work. A little curious about Doctor Stone. We'll see though. Fate Zero, first half. Taking action. Oh, there it is. Weathering with You. It's good. Good stuff. Tokyo Godfathers. Got to see that in theaters. The new dub. It's pretty cool. Just pretty sweet movie, really. It makes me think a little bit as well. Ghost in the Shell, the movie. Kokaku Kidotai. I see what that means at some point. It was it's an interesting movie, even if it's a bit of a slow burn. But hey, a lot of the stuff I like happens to be a slow burn, like Dot Hack Sign and Noir. Uh, Space Dandy. Space Dandy is so much fun. I remember getting the first season, borrowing the first season from the library. It's like, okay, it got to the end of this last episode. Surprised it's not like really alluding to much else, like a second half of the story, but it's like Space or Cowboy Bebop being its own little self-contained thing, mostly. And I realized one of the things featured in that 13th episode is the critical thing that's important at the end of the series. Castle in the Sky, yes, good movie, a lot of fun. Konosuba, see, Millennium Actress, yes, that's the other one I got to catch in theaters. That was so that makes three Satoshi Kon movies that I got to catch in theaters. I would love to catch Paprika on the big screen. I've watched it on DVD. I just want to catch it on theaters one of these days. But this was damn good. I have it. I have it on a Blu-ray collection. Okay. So we were going on 35 minutes. We were at 300. Um, there's a lot of anime that I like that's just slipped outside this list. I happen to yeah, we'll just take a peek. The next 50. There's a lot of stuff I like that's just weird and obscure and stuff. It's like, where the hell is Symphogear? You know? Oh, yeah. Iron Blood Orphans. ReZero. Oh, yes, this was on Netflix. Yeah. I'm remembering that one. But yeah. I started watching this one. I'm going to have to go back and finish it. Oh, Stray Dogs. Hello, no Griff. There's. I'm so. It's just so much fun to see the Hololive Talents is kind of a. I don't know if exaggerate is the right word for the characters, but it's really getting into the spirit of their characters and having fun with that. Whatever inside jokes or fandoms and all that. I haven't seen this one, but I remember the Meanwhile in America meme regarding it. Trigun, classic. Muggy! I got to watch that one on Netflix as well. Fun, fun, fun. It's kind of. See, this is the kind of like stuff that I that I'm like and I'm curious about. Just adventure and fun and stuff. That I may have to check out One Piece one of these days. I know there's a shitload of episodes, but I respect that series for existing. Girls Last Tour. Okay, that's what it is. Card Captor. Oh yes, that one. I had it. I had it in my university days. I was. It was okay. I don't really see it necessary. Okay, I'm gonna call it here. Yeah. I am going to search. I am going to make one little search though. Let's look at Senki Zesho Symphogear. Let's go with the last season. Let's see where it's at. Ranked 300. Oh, I would have been on the next fucking page. That's what I get. That's what I get for being impatient. It was on the next page. Um, yeah. I fucking love this series. It is awesome. It is crazy. I wish more people talked about it. So that's why it's part of why I'm here to spread the love of Symphogear. Watch it. It's awesome. It's on Crunchyroll. It's got all 5 volumes have been released on Blu-ray. Finally, my last big dumb purchase. But I love the series, so it's worth it to me. Other series I was looking for were Izoken. Where's that one? Did I skip over? Oh, it's further down. Shit, 437. Again, creative girls doing creative things. And it's just the animation and such is just awesome. It's just great. It's another one I recommend. But here's where my whole creative girls doing creative things thing idea started for what I like. Urahara. It is very fucking low. And I understand why it's low, but it still makes me a little bit sad because I love this series. It's fun. It's crazy. Even if it's bashing the message into your head way more than it should, it's still fun to watch. So let's just jump around and find all this shit that I like. Um, there's one on Crunchyroll that I think would do awesomely if it had an English dub for a younger audience. Little Pretty. It's ranked in the 4,000s, sadly. But it's a good show. It is such a good show for being primarily aimed at a younger audience. And speaking of magical girls, it's just where's Utena? Oh, all I had to do was go to the next page on that one too. Shit, this is a great series. Holy shit. Um, it laid a lot of groundwork for a lot of stuff that came later in the magical girl stuff. Even though there's not a whole lot of magic. There's not a whole lot of magic in this one. It's just weird. Um, yeah, it does have its dark side of why are the fucking ads on this shit? Ads. Was it? There we go. Sorry for the ads playing on this shit. It's just I can't recommend it enough. It was the Zombies thing on YouTube. I watched it there. The Zombie Entertainment. And got through the whole series. And this is probably my top anime, I'd say. This and oh my freaking hell. Princess Tutu. Only a little bit further down. Hold on. Yeah, this is a great series. Just along similar lines as Little Pretty and Utena. It goes into this fairy tale stuff and other ballets, and it gets really good at the second season. It's freaking awesome. Yeah, I just love anime, even when I don't always have time for it like I used to. I want to make more time for it again because it deserves the love. Okay, I'm curious about just a couple other things. Noir. Noir is one of the early anime I got into collecting. It's ranked decently. Again, it's a slow burn, but it's pretty good. And it has a thing in the last fucking episode that flew over my head until TV Tropes pointed it out to me. And I still feel dumb about that, but they really can't say it. They just don't want to bring it up. They and I understand why. Heck. Sign. The other B train. Yeah. Bit middle. Yeah, I don't know how many anime are on the list, but I imagine around at least 10,000 or so. So above the halfway point is good. Um, this is one of the rare ones I actually had the wall scroll for. But yeah, This and Noir set a something in my head for what I was gonna like about anime. Mainly the dialogue. Um, Again, which is probably why I go towards the English dubs. Man, my throat is going through absolute hell today. But yeah, the art and the music are just great, for sure. Oh, and it wouldn't be my personal history of that with anime without Excel Saga. It's ranked decently. Funny as hell, it crosses some serious lines though. The anime series goes differently from the manga, so it's a real wake up call to get into the manga after watching the anime and see how freaking different it was. But this one's got some good laughs for it. Um, okay, I should probably stop by now. I've actually probably been showing more than I should. Um, check out my anime list, the site itself, and have some fun making up your list for that one. I haven't really. I should build up my. I should actually make the actual list uh, on that site because I've watched a lot of anime over the years, like Excel World and Toradora and just a lot of stuff. I would be here even longer if we actually covered them all, but it's time to call it. It's almost an hour. Holy shit! Sorry. Um, it's interesting to see where people like hold up anime and to like make lists of stuff. And yeah, there's if it's up that high, it's usually for good reasons. But sometimes sometimes good things get exaggerated, sometimes bad things get exaggerated, and it can affect how stuff gets viewed. But for the most part, things are generally going to be right where pretty close to where they should be, I think. But yeah, that was it. That was my idea for checking out the top anime of my anime list and comparing to what I've seen. I would like to get back into watching more anime again. I'm in the process of watching Dot Hack Sign all over again. After that, I might look at Crunchyroll. But I think see it's hard to the anime is like scripted and stuff, and it's kind of hard keeping an interest when you feel like you can predict things too well. I halfway blame TV tropes for putting me that way, but it's just probably my own expectations too. But at the same time, while I'm into the whole live streaming stuff, well, watching those and watching the VODs for those, there's this whole high school drama going on that's just kind of bugging me. This behind the scenes shit with people. It's like, I wasn't really thinking about all this shit when I was watching anime. Aside from the occasional, this person turns out to be a creep news. Which, okay, I guess there's drama whatever world of entertainment you look. So it's just pick something, take the news with as many grains of salt as you want to, or seriously if you think it's worth it. And just enjoy the entertainment sometimes. Okay, I just stop for now. Um, Maybe we'll pick up where we left off another time. But for now, that's my video of the top anime of my anime list. I will actually try to assemble a list of my own. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. This has been Pillar. See ya.